Hello, Cancer, and welcome to Gemini Soul. Today we are going to be doing a spread for you guys called the Creator. And we're going to be asking the spirit guides for some guidance and answers and why you was actually created. We got 6 questions we're going to ask in the tarot, and then we're going to clarify them, okay? This may not resonate with all of you, and if it doesn't, that's okay. But if it does, I just ask that you give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe. It will be very much appreciated. Okay, so the first question we're going to ask Cancer is, why did the universe, spirit guides, hire you, whoever it is you believe in, created you? And I'm saying Cancer, but you'll know if this resonates because it'll be individually resonating with you. Okay? First question is, why was you created, Cancer? Cancer, this is the Knight of Swords. This is having the ability to get information, share it, and once you learn it, share it with others, communicate it to others. Pretty good communicator. This is to take action when needed, right? Because this action usually comes in pretty quick. So once you have the information that either you was waiting on a clarity, they created you because you have the ability to share the information that you receive and receive it clearly, share it clearly and quickly, okay? What is it that the universe is most proud of when they created you, Cancer? 5 of Pentacles. I feel what they're most proud of you are you have the ability to also rush in to those who are less than, those who feel left out in the cold, be supportive to them and share your wisdom, your love, your heart, your money, your prosperity, your abundance, that your heart reaches for those who definitely feels less than. So the universe is very proud of you doing that. Okay? What is it that the universe wants you to leave as a legacy? And when I say universe, y'all can take it to your higher power, whatever it is. But that is what I'm using just to make the reading less confusion. So as a legacy, look at that. Look at that, Cancer. This is the Queen of Pentacles. Your legacy will not only be abundant, it's nourishing and caring. When you leave or finish your journey or end up to your destination, the one thing that your legacy will be is how loving, how caring you was, more than likely how abundant and nourishing you've been carrying yourself and others around you. So, on this journey, what is it that you most defiant to the universe about? Okay, we got the 5 of Cups. Loss. I feel that what you're most defiant about is that you nourish and care for people so much, and that sometimes when you do that, your reward is from the universe for taking in and nourishing situations till you can't nourish them anymore. And Cancer, sometimes things are known that Cancer holds on to situations far too long that may either be, not good for them or not the correct energy match for them, but they will continue to stay in there because you attract people, that are less, not less than you, but may have less or have worked through certain situations and need your help, or you just have an open heart for those who feel either less than or emotionally lost. And I feel that your defiant part it's the 5 of Cups, which we're going to clarify, but it may be sometime actually really releasing a situation and picking up the 2 cups to move on. So sometimes I think that's where you be very hard-headed, because that's like being a hard-head. Like, okay, those cups are over, it's spilled, it's time for you to move on your journey. And I think sometimes with the defiant is you just refuse to do it. You refuse to turn around and start something new because, you've put a lot or invested a lot in a situation, and it's very hard for you to just give up on the situation because it becomes embedded in your heart. All right. So what is an obstacle that will always be on your path? 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands represents burdens. Usually these people that you gravitate to, some that you, not all people though, Cancer, okay? But you'll know if this resonates with you. They usually come in with baggage, okay? So on your journey, because of the defiant in the way you see certain things or how you were created, and when sharing this information, right, sharing information can also mean sometimes you pick up other people's burdens that's not yours, and you will carry them. So on this journey, you will always encounter people coming in that has baggage. That's just what I'm seeing. That, not all people, but majority of your journey is people coming in that has baggage, whether it's old wound and healing, whether it's toxic, and they know that you're going to be there and care for them, and maybe get them out of stuck times, or that you won't give up on them, and sometimes I feel that these are the people that definitely gravitate towards your energy because it's so loving and caring, and you're very protective. Okay. Now, the last question is, how will the universe always show up for you no matter what? Right? Oh my God. 3 of Swords. We definitely have to clarify. But I feel that no matter what, the universe will always show up for you when you have a broken heart. The universe will always come in and work with you on healing this heart. The universe will always be, also is 3 swords that represents a third energy. So that other energy, that one energy that may have, scoring your heart, the universe comes in. It's you, that energy, and the universe that will heal that heart, and you will always be able to get back on your feet. Does it sound great? No, but this is what's coming out, guys. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then it doesn't resonate. If you don't find yourself with broken hearts and having to reach back out to the universe and start over and release things and nourishing situations too much, and if this just doesn't resonate with you, then that's fine, okay? But just keep an open mind. Let's clarify now, okay? So, why was Cancer created? Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify the Knight of Swords for Cancer, Spirit. Clarify the Knight of Swords. We got cards all over the place. These cards are so slippery, guys, but I use them with all of the other readings, so I want to use them now. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. The first thing that clarifies is the 9 of Pentacles. I told you about being nourishing and abundant and caring. This is you when you're in your independent energy, probably overcome something. People see you that way, nourishing and caring and abundant and beautiful things around you, and that attracts people to you. You also may communicate when you have great things happen to you. So that's another reason why when people get down on their luck, they may gravitate towards you. The other is the Hermit. People know you're going to bring them in, look for answers. You might go within a lot. And people trust in you. You may have, Virgo heavy in your chart and Earth heavy in your chart. But people, they created you because they know people will come towards you and gravitate towards you. And with the way they created you, you work on helping them find answers. And working with people to help them get back on their feet, to not feel less than, to not feel left out in the cold is part of why they created you. Oh my goodness. Knight of Swords, clarifying the Knight of Swords is simple. That you were created because of the information you're able to share and the way you're able to show up in a situation, nourish and care for it. And also, I'm just hearing, Cancer, like, you just show up. and you show up with everything you have. You don't halfway come in. When you come in and express to someone, the Knight of Swords twice, that's expressing how you feel, how you're moving, how you're going to do it, and just all in. And the Nine of Pentacles is, it doesn't matter if you're single, it's like a single independent energy. So you don't really have to ask others, or you don't reach out to others all the time and say, should I do this and should I do that? You move from your own creation of why he created you, right? And that is to go within and know what you have to offer, and you just go in and you just do it. You don't ask anyone else in regards to it because it's part of you. Okay? What it is that the universe is most proud of you for? What is it that the universe is most proud of you for? Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. What is the universe most proud of you for? Clarifying the Four of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Five of Pentacles. I don't cancel. Okay. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles. Cancer. The universe is most proud of you because you're doing the job that the first card, clarifying, is the Five of Pentacles. Clarifying the Five of Pentacles is the Five of Pentacles. Clarifying, the universe is most proud of you for taking these people in, taking these situations in, dealing with them. Sometimes the universe is proud of you for even leaving yourself out in the cold to take care of certain situations. And because they so proud of you, look, you have the Empress. They ensure that you have all the tools you need to do this because you're so loving and giving that you give so much of yourself that the universe is proud of you for doing that, and they ensure that you're the Empress, that you have the tools to do it. So it's not like you go in and you just take straight in all the time. When a subject comes to you, and I'm saying subject, it could be anything, comes to you, the universe ensures that you have all the tools you need to get through the situation, to support this person, situation, or whatever it is around you. So the Empress is the Empress. That's the mother. That's the loving, the caring, abundant, ability to build and nourish people. So who wouldn't want an Empress there, and they in the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold, feeling like not nourishing or caring? You have the ability to go in and share what it is that you have, whether it's your knowledge, whether it's helping people get back on their feet, whether it's counseling in certain situations. You may be a counselor. You may even be in charge of like homes that take in families that's been burnt out, or abused situations, or things like that. Whatever that situation calls for, Cancer, the universe created you for that. They gave you the tools for that. So, and your last card, which was face down, was the Seven of Wands. This is protection, right? You are a protector. You will protect those ones less than, or it's like you don't like to see people did wrong. And if you see that they're being did wrong, you will stand up. You will try to protect them. You will try to guide them. If someone's being deceptive towards someone and you notice it and you see it, you're going to stand up and you're going to try and protect them. Okay? You're not going to stand by while people be deceptive on, and especially try and kick someone when they're down. And if you see deceptive or somebody's being used or abused, you're going to be the one to try and protect them. Okay. On this journey, the legacy, what it is that the universe wants you to leave is legacy. Let's get 3 cards. Clarifying. The Queen of Pentacles. All I know is you are so nourishing and abundant, and that's why you are. And it may come and go, but I just feel like when it comes, Cancer, you know that you have another project to work on. 1, We need one more, Spirit. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. One more, Spirit. The legacy that you will leave behind. Clarify. One more. Well, Cancer, let's start with the first card. Ten of Swords. Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles. This is hurt, deception, disappointment, and sometimes happens over and over consistently, but it is always a new beginning, because the Ten of Swords, after the hurt and the pain, you're able to get up and start nourishing yourself and begin again. So your legacy is going to be that people are going to see that you have took in wounded. You have been there for different situations and people, even when other people hadn't been there for them. You have also helped those who's been deceptive and deceived. And you like a guidance to them. You've nurtured so many people, right, in situations that look like this when they've hit rock bottom. And that's going to be your legacy. And the legacy also represents a strength card, that you have always shown up for them over and over, these type of situations over and over. And your legacy is going to be how strong you was to get through it. Even things, you know, definitely in your own life, if it's relationships and you've been so committed to them, and everybody is not upstanding with their energy. You do have codependency, some that become codependent on your energy, some that begin to abuse it, some that you know, forget where they came from or how you helped them get to where they were, and they become deceptive. But this is you having the strength to get over when you feel that you're no longer able to nourish a situation because of deception or lies, or someone starts to use or abuse you in some type of situation because of how open and loving you were to reach for them. The last card which you're going to be remembered for is the Eight of Swords. Now, the Eight of Swords definitely represent being stuck, right? Stuck in a situation that, you know, I'm just hearing people be like, you just need to leave that relationship. You need to stop reaching out to these people. You need to stop being with these people. You need to walk away from this marriage. You need to walk away from this long-term relationship or whatever it is. You may be known, you know, your legacy is, you know, sometimes being stuck in situations that no longer serve you. Staying far too long in situations and still trying to nourish them that no longer serve you. So as we move on to what is it that you're most defiant, I can't help but feel that that has a lot to do with it, because the Eight of Swords is being stuck and stagnant. But I feel that not all of it is, you know, because there's like, you know, Eight of Swords represents you could cut yourself loose and you could leave. Yeah, you could. And I feel that the Eight of Swords, what you're going to be remembered for is that you could have done it. You could have walked away. But the Eight of Swords is you sitting there and engaging in this energy and not giving up on the hope or dream of a relationship or a situation that you put a lot in, hoping that it will turn even when it turns toxic, okay? So, but you have the strength all the time to just walk away. But it's just the defiant is the Five of Cups. So that's defiant. It represents it's over. But yet I stay because I'm emotionally involved and invested. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify the Five of Cups, what you're most defiant on this journey with the universe about. Okay. And all of them came out in reverse. Cancer. What you're most defiant in the universe, Two of Wands. Right? This is not making a choice to turn around and start a new adventure. Like you will eventually, but right now it's like you're just not going to make that choice. You're not going to take make that choice to pack up and leave and start elsewhere. You will eventually, because you know the universe, like, this is defiant. We want you to get over and realize that whatever situation, problem, or whatever it was, it's done. And we need you to get back on your feet and be able to move forward. The Two of Wands in reverse is, I'm not doing that at this time. So again, it could go far too long before you pick up your emotions and understand that you deserve better. You've done all you could in the situation, and it's time to move on. Okay? Now, this doesn't mean every situation you in, you got to walk away. I'm saying at some point in time on your journey, when you're in a connection or you've been in a connection or certain connections come to you, you kind of take your time when you feel you ready to go. And the universe may have shown you different things, because it also clarifies with the moon, and the moon is in reverse. So that is not wanting to see it. Maybe going around just living a fantasy world that this is all good, this is going to get better, or living this world and not accepting the truth in it. Because with it in reverse, it's not a secret to you, but you're being defiant and you're choosing to not see the clarity in this situation. And with the sun, with the moon card in reverse, the universe has already explained to you and showed you synchronicity signs. Maybe this person has left and you went and got them. Maybe, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's different things that the universe may have done, and you was just defiant. And then we have the Four of Swords in reverse. Heartbreak, resting and healing. This is the defiant part. Like, I don't want to heal about this right now. I don't want to deal with the heartbreak that I sure need to be dealing with to heal and move forward and release it. And it's when you're defiant that you're mad at the universe. You're like, another situation, or it's a situation you just, at the time, you just don't feel that you're ready to move on. But that's the defiant part, Cancer. You stay a little bit too long, and I can't help but feel in a situation like this, right? Because you're here and you already see there's 2 cups, but you still have faith and believe in whatever it is you're working. And it don't have to necessarily just be relationship. It is emotionally connected. It could be a job. It could be a family member. And it could just be certain relationships. Your relationship with your kids, your relationships with your parents, your relationship with uncles, brothers, cousins, best friends. It could be relationships with anyone. So you take it how it resonates. That you know, Cancer, if it's something that you've always heard, you give people the benefit of the doubt is what I'm hearing. And when you truly know that time's up, sometimes you just have troubles in going in, doing the work, and accepting that it is time for you to move on. Now, obstacles that's going to always, wrong cards, obstacles that's always be on your journey, Cancer, is the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. So you're always going to encounter someone with baggage, Cancer. Now you can vice versa this, because it depends on how the universe shows up. The universe can show up in different ways. And so you could be dealing with a Cancer. So, I mean, who knows? You know, at some point in time. But let's see. The Ten of Wands, Spirit. The Ten of Wands, the obstacles that will always be. The obstacles that will always be. On Cancer's path. The obstacles that will always be. Yep. I see it. The obstacles that will always... I know this because some Cancers then clicked off. They're like, I don't even want to hear. If it's really resonating with you, you here for it. You're like, yeah, let's see what this is all about. If you don't want to hear this, then you probably clicked off. But the obstacles, the reason the Ten of Wands is always going to be there is because you're always going to be searching for your happiness. And this person or whatever, you're bringing them in because you want them to be part of your family or your happiness. And you want them to be part of your Ten of Cups. And this is what I'm hearing. If I can fix them up, you could create your happy family, right? And this is if it's dealing with a relationship. The Ten of Wands also represents, it says children or family around you. You're always going to be there for them because they are family. And you don't want to, you know, this is an obstacle that's going to always be on your path when it comes to the Ten of Wands. And that's creating a happy family. Your dream, your goal, that's what you want. Regardless to if it's up or down, your goal is to want that family. So that is very hard for you to release once you take someone into your family. It's very hard for you to take them into your heart, your emotions, your surroundings. Very hard for you to release them because you always want your Ten of Cups. Okay? Also, you have Judgment and the Ace of Cups. It's all about love. And it's what you feel is right for you. It's what you feel you need to do in the situation, right? And that's always going to be an obstacle for you because Judgment is here. So sometimes the universe has to come in and make changes for you, Cancer, that, you know, that sometimes you don't agree with. And that's that defiant. And that's because they know that you're so full of love and the universe is going to always send you another cup of love. And I don't mean another cup like different relationships, but you may find that you no longer resonate with this community. You no longer resonate with this family, and you may have families that you build yourself. They may not even be your blood family. It's people you come encounter with that you become to nourish and care for. And some of these are Five of Pentacles, people feeling less than, lack, you know, lost, confused, and your energy attracts them. Wounded warriors, right? And you'll attract them. But the Judgment is here is that at the end of the day, you do it because you have emotions that overflow for situations and definitely for people that seem to have a lot of baggage or have been through something. Okay, and once you step up for them or you make a commitment to them, it doesn't matter how hard things get. Once your emotions is involved, it is very hard for you to turn around and get your own justice. Because I feel that this, I don't know, and this ain't gonna be for all Cancer, so please don't come at me. This, we have the Fool card at the bottom. The hardest thing for you to do is to walk away from situations after you build or invested in them. You see the good in everyone, or you feel you can bring the good out, or you could teach them, or you can show them, or you can do something that will also touch your heart and also help your abundance and get you to another, I'm hearing like another phase on your journey, on your path. And sometimes this is why these situations come in, is to move you forward. But I also feel that most Cancers, your immediate loving, caring circle, family is probably not bloodlined. And there are people that you've met on your journey, and or there are so many that comes in and collaborate with it, your family line, and they don't get along. Say you try to band two, try to integrate two families. You have someone, they have someone, you try to integrate them, it doesn't work. Okay, I also see that, like integrating certain families together because of how you're emotionally driven and how you put the work in and how you expect for your Ten of Cups, family, loving, caring, and abundant to show up, that it may not work. Okay, that I feel that you will sacrifice a lot to get that Ten of Cups that makes you not only feel good, but makes you feel like you definitely have made a change in people's lives. That's just what I'm hearing. That was a lot to the obstacles, but you always get your justice. You'll always get a loving, nourishing person in your life that's going to be there for you. And at the end of the day, the universe is always there for you. And I just feel like, you know, when those times are there, but they have to work more harder when you're defiant and refuse to turn around and just walk away. Just let go. Okay, so why they always be there during this time of the Three of Swords, which could be heartbreak or separation between someone you love, mother, father, sister, brother, you know, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend, it doesn't matter. How will they always, it's the most beautiful card in the deck, Star card. The universe will always be there for you to heal. The universe will always be there for you to start over. The universe will always stand and hold their ground. It's all emotion for you, Cancer. There will always be another cup coming in. And I know you like, if them cups keep coming in like that, why would I need I don't know, Cancer. This is messages that I'm getting. But there will always be someone to love you. There will always be another project. That's what I'm hearing. There will always be another project for you to invest in emotionally. That's what I'm hearing. And it comes after healing. And then it's like you'll get a wish fulfillment. You know, the Star card is different from the Star card is different from the Magician, because this, you know, the Star card is a wish fulfillment. But get this wish fulfillment, there's a road travel, right? With the magician already has all of the tools to do what it is that they need. The Fool card, you know, and the fool in the Magician, they just walks out with whatever they got. They don't care, leave everything behind. They may take a bag or two. They don't know where they're going. They just keep going. The Star card is about healing through all of these different aspects of you, of why you were created, having the universe on your side, and them saying, okay, well done, Cancer. You finally walked away from that. We're going to send you some new love and new family, new friends, new community, new job. It could even be attachments to jobs. You may have several jobs and get attached to people at work and just different things. So don't take it that, oh, this is a never-ending story with relationships. It's how you show up in the relationships, Cancer. That's what it's saying. All right. But this is beautiful because it clarifies the Three of Swords and King of Pentacles. We didn't get one more, right? We need one more, Spirit. One more. Because I have... Okay, Cancer. I'm really interested to see these messages. Who's going to even respond to some of these? 10 of Wands in reverse. Cancer. It clarifies, yes. See, this is a 10. I'm sorry, the 5 of Wands. Sometimes I'll be hoping they don't flag my reading, because I call the 5 of Wands a shit show. Okay, but I'm gonna be saying S show because I need to explain this to you. I only said it once. The S show. When your heart is broken because of this S show, there's a lot of conflict, confusion, fighting, toxicity, you know, and your heart gets broken because of that. People come in and either they fighting for your attention, or they stop fighting for your attention, or stop acknowledging and respecting you for who you are because they have so much stuff going around. They already came in with 10. They take 5 and keep up a lot of conflict around you, or they're dealing with situations that become very conflicted, okay? And you become heartbroken over this but the thing is, once you release it, the universe has a wish for you. A fulfillment coming in. You have to heal from these S shows, okay? This is why it's clarifying the heart. After you have to heal from these things, and these maybe be people in there that you after a while, you just realize, like, no, I cannot have my energy constantly involved in these type of situations or this situation. And it could be all 5 people that you have brought in before and reached and helped and did things for, and then all of a sudden it becomes a S show. Like, what is y'all doing? What is y'all fighting for? Like, you know, and you become breaking. Oh, your heart starts to break is what I hear. And as your heart starts to break emotionally, you have to take your emotions and out of the situation, look at it for what it is, and begin to move in a different direction. And that's how the universe is going to always show up for you, that your healing will always come in after that S show, and you will be able to take your emotions and move forward, because what is it that the universe has for you at all time? And this is that Ace of Cups. The universe always keeps you full of enough overflowing emotions so that, you know, when it just turns to like a single cup and you just on your little night, on your little horse, and you got to lead this show behind, you know, that you could still keep actually, Cancer, you still keep your emotions. They don't break you. They don't break you. They didn't broke themselves, because they done lost the best thing they could have actually had with all this confusion going on. But now Cancer is healing. Now Cancer is taking her emotions elsewhere. He or she, I keep saying her, but you guys get it. And now you're taking your emotions elsewhere where there's not a lot of conflict. You're releasing the conflict that you might have even had in yourself, will constantly continue to support this situation. And just knowing that, yeah, you have too much love to get it all caught up in these type of shenanigans. Okay. All right. So let's get some closing messages for you, Cancer. How long was y'all reading? Oh my goodness, y'all. Just as long as Gemini's was. I don't know if this is going to resonate with y'all, Cancer. Maybe some of it will, some of it won't. But let's get 6 closing cards for each one. Why you was created, what the Spirit wants to say for the guidance of that. And the Spirit wants to tell you, your deepest desire contains you. Your deepest desires contains you. Why you was created. Everything that you... Oh, no, I'm sorry. Your deepest desire constrains you. Okay, so your deepest desire and constrain, and that's like the 8 of Swords. That's what you want. You want that loving, caring, committed family. You want to be there for those in need. You want a passionate, loving, caring connection. That is your whole creation, is to love and care and nourish situations. And that sometimes constrains you, because it can stop you or get you in your head, or sometimes it becomes deceptive, codependent, and it's because it's something that you were embedded, that was in your mold when you were made, right? To want to always have a loving, nourishing, caring connection with people who you can share your emotions with. Okay. And what the universe most proud of you for? That was quick, Spirit. Release your inner rebel. That's it. The universe understands and most proud that you have the ability to release that inner rebel. That when you deal with these 5 of Wands, or somebody, 5 of Pentacles, somebody left out in the cold, feeling less than, or down on their luck, you go into quick action and go get them, right? That's like that Knight of Swords. You go in to be their savior. You go into, and I'm not saying you around here saving everybody, but Cancer, look. That in the rebel, when you realize something and somebody comes to you, there is nothing, too many people, whether it's family, friends, jobs, or communication, that they can't depend on you to show up. At the end of the day, you're always searching for answers, whether you should be doing it or not, whether you should stay in it long enough or not, whether you should just get them out of their situation and then release them. But once you're connected emotionally, you become sometimes embedded in situations far longer than you need to, okay? When it comes to your legacy, Queen of Pentacles, enter the temple of truth. Your legacy. When you enter, and I know this is a hard road, Cancer, I know, but you ain't got to worry about getting in the gates. You don't. And what you defy in is emotionally doing what you had to do to the fact, to the demise of your own self, of not wanting to walk away. Not that you're not doing what you're guided and your emotions and what you was created. It was just sometimes you have probably other projects and you spend too much time on one. That's what I'm hearing. But this temple here is solid. It's loving. It's caring. And when you get to that gate, your work will be done. That's what I'm hearing. I'm just hearing. You ain't got to be trying to see if somebody can get you in. Like, you can walk up, they going to probably be asking you, Cancer, if you could get them in. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, when it comes to that defiant part, when it comes to the Defiant, the Five of Cups, Spirit, what message do we have? Cross the bridges of happiness. Okay. Y'all know okay. I don't know. This may not resonate with y'all, Cancer, but I'm going to tell you one thing. This is a beautiful reading. And these cards are in sync with what's going on. Five of Cups, right? Not walking away, holding on, 2 cups in front of you, but you won't. That's your Defiant towards the Spirit. And the Spirit says, cross the bridges of happiness. That's when they want you to walk away from this and head towards something else that's going to make you more happy. Like there is something else. It's not over, right? See it for what it is. Pick your head up and let's get moving. Like that's beautiful. That's beautiful. It is. You may be defiant, but at the end of the day, the universe is telling you, cross the bridge of happiness. You shouldn't be sitting here sad looking like this. We got something more for you. That one's done. It's spilled. There's no more there, right? Look at 1, 2, 3 cups, whatever this situation was. It could have been 3 people, could have been 3 relationships, 3 situations, whatever it is. The universe is like, cross that bridge. You got to cross it and head into your happiness. Turn around, pick the 2 cups up that you got, because we're going to always keep you with your cup of love, because that's who you is. Okay? This is beautiful. Okay, that last one. Oh, no, we got the obstacle. All right, this 10 of Wands, Spirit. Easy, both. Okay, I'm going to take what my thumb is holding on. I'm going to read both of them. Maybe it's for both, right? Because this is the obstacles that will always show up. And this is when you're taking in this 10 of Wands, taking in people with burdens and situations, right? And needing to drop them, or just your next project when you take in someone. A light-filled angel is at your side. Okay. Raise above dark days of life. Now that reminds me of this one, okay? Like I can't make this up. Raise up dark days of life. Those was dark days. Turn around and raise up. And when you do that, yeah, you know, the other thing is the obstacles that's going to always be on your path. You're going to always be able to move on, but you're going to have to, I'm just hearing, gotta walk on faith, Cancer. Gotta know why you're here. Know why you created. To continue to move on, even when things is like, yeah, I done said that too many times. And now I'm beating a dead horse. Okay, so anyway, the 10 of Wands. A light-filled angel is at your side. So I also feel this is for your last one, for that heartbreak. So 2 came out, and I'm going to take this as the answer for your 6th card, right? Because I told you after that heartbreak, there's a light-filled angel is at your side, Cancer. So once you go through this, no matter how you're going through this heartbreak, this is how the universe is going to always show up for you. You're always going to have an angel right there by your side to help you get through this disappointment, heartbreak, or whatever it is that you need to move forward. You'll always have an angel there, a light-filled angel is at your side that will help lighten your heart about the decisions you make. And even if you get down on yourself about staying too long, or dealing with a situation too long, or waiting too long to walk away, or your heart just feel very hardened about the decision you had to make, there will always be a light-hearted angel there to help your heart to heal and to be able to continue on your journey. That is what I got for you, Cancers. If you guys resonated with this, give me a thumbs up. Some of you probably didn't, and that's okay. I'm just getting the message out here, and maybe it'll resonate with 1 or 2 people. I love you, Cancer, and really, this is a beautiful reading, Cancer. Love and light. Bye, Cancer.